To install Linux Mint on your system, you'll have to download the ISO disk image of the entire operating system, which you will find on linuxmint.com. Then go to the download section and click on Linux Mint 19.3. This is the variant of Mint that we'll be installing. Linux Mint has two variants. One is based on Debian and one is based on Ubuntu. We will be installing the Ubuntu based distribution. So just scroll down and you'll find download links. These here are the desktop environments that Linux Mint comes with by default. You now which desktop environment you want to select is up to you. Cinnamon gives high graphics and good performance on newer systems, while XFCE and Mate are more stable on older systems. You can I'm going to install the Cinnamon 64-bit version. You just click on the 64-bit version and the download will soon start. You can select mirrors from here. Since you should select a mirror that is closest to you, I'm going to select the mirror of India. Any one of those can be selected. Since I've already downloaded the ISO, I won't be downloading it again. Now to install the operating system, you'll have to the operating system, the file that you downloaded, the .iso, it has to be written to the disk, to any disk, to a USB drive or a CD drive. So to write the ISO file to the disk, I'm going to pendrivelinux.com. Here I'll select the universal USB installer. Since I'll be installing or should I say writing the ISO file on a USB drive, I'll be using the universal USB installer. So I'll just click on the download button and the download will start. Since I've already downloaded the universal USB installer, I won't be downloading it again. So assuming that you have the ISO file now, we will run the downloaded universal USB installer. It is recommended to verify the signatures of the ISO file once you download it. I won't be going into that now, but you'll find more about this in the Linux Mint support forums and documentation. So this is the agreement. Click on I agree, and then the distribution from the that you have to put on the USB. I want to put Linux Mint, so I select Linux Mint. Then I'll just select the ISO, that is Linux Mint 19.3 Cinnamon 64-bit. That's my ISO file, so I select it. Then the drive letter, I have only attached one USB drive and I want to I'll have to format it. I'll select that. Then I'll select FAT FAT32 format drive G, and I'll also wipe the entire disk. If you want to store changes like system updates and related files, you will keep the size to whatever size you prefer, but for now I'll set it to 0 megabytes. Then I'll click on the create button. This is a confirmation dialog. You'll just click to perform all the actions given here. So I'll just do that, and now the process is underway. This may take several minutes depending upon the speed of your operating system. Okay, the process is complete. You can now close the universal USB installer. If you open Windows Explorer, you can see that the USB drive has been renamed to UUIG, and a lot of files have been written to the USB drive. You can now shut down Windows, restart your PC. After restarting your PC, while you restart your PC, you will see your BIOS splash screen. From there, you'll have to select the available modes of boot. You can access the list by continuously pressing F7, F12, F10, or the delete key. Depends on your manufacturer's version of BIOS. Once you get that list, you have to select the UEFI USB drive that you created for the live USB Linux Mint installation.